Hell yeah. Right away, so much better with fucking awesome music and great graphics. You really should, Pest. I mean, even though I don't like Police Quest myself, it's still, I give a lot of props to them. Really well written games and, you know, great graphics and all. I just don't like them because of the reality. One year has passed since Detective Sonny Bonds successfully brought Jesse Baines, the Death Angel, to justice. Baines' world of rampant drugs and open violence, the world he controlled so well, has been silenced. As the memory of this animal slowly fades, the city of Lytton once again lives in the peace and serenity of its past. Officer Sonny Bonds has been promoted to the position of homicide detective. The day begins with Detective Bonds arriving for another routine workday, or so it seems. To Detective Bonds from Captain Hall, subject ID of evidence photo. Please provide the last name of the person pictured in the attached evidence photo for homicide case 186751. Please respond in box below. ASAP. I forgot to fucking download the fucking extras. Hang on. Just a moment. Or did I actually? No, I'm looking at Police Quest 1. There we go. Just a moment. Forgot to unzip them. There. And manuals. First cards. Oh, it's gotta be on the manual then. Manual 2. Homicide numbers. 168751. Where do I even find? I can see the mug shots, but there's no numbers or names. Is it in the reference card then? Okay, so if it's not there, No reference card is just how to play the game. Okay. Like the function keys and other shortcuts for different computers. Where the fuck do I find this then? If it's not the manual. You would have thought that GOG would have all this information, but apparently it has, the manual has the picture. I saw it there, but there's no reference to the number or the name. Ah, there it is. Should be Snyder? Is it Snyder? It looks like it.
Busted!
You're behind the wheel of your personal car. Marie talked you into trading in your sports car for this sensible compact model. We're on our way, people. As a detective. Hey, Lord John. You're behind the wheel of your personal car. Outside the car's window, you see the Lytton police station and parking lot. The detective's entrance is nearby. In the ignition, you see the keys on the ring. You take the keys from the ignition. Hooray! First point of the game! Woo! Open the glove box first. In the glove compartment, you see car registration, your LPD business card. Okay. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Nope. That is really compact. Like, that is such a small car. Marie, what were you thinking? There's not even any space for furniture in there if you're gonna move. Like, barely space for in the trunk for the groceries. The parking lot has been freshly paved and painted. Parked in the lot are unmarked cars, private cars, and sometimes a marked police cruiser. You are in the parking lot of Lytton's newly remodeled police station. This is the detective's entrance. It looks a lot smaller on the outside. Felg. You pause briefly to gaze at the US flag flying overhead. You unlock and open the door. You are in Lytton's newly remodeled police station. This is the hall. There are several doors, a counter, and an evidence window. One is of former police chief Whipplestick, and the other of current police chief Eric Click Heitman. Whipplestick. The locker room has 3 rows of full-sized lockers, 2 benches, a wash basin with a mirror, and 4 toilet stalls. You can't see it from here. You are not close enough to a stall. Pervert! You're not close enough. You look into the mirror and see your mother's son. And your brother's brother. Or your sister's brother. The name on the lockers reads S. Bonds. First number of your combination. You know, how are you supposed to know this? Is this a secondary copy protection? Like this, there's something that tells you your combination code? Kinda curious. I mean, I have the manual open myself. I mean, at the end, it's like giving you how to get around the police station and what to do here. And in the end, it says, it is now your job to find your locker, grab your gear, and get on with your adventure. Good luck, Detective Bonds. It's not even saying it. So it's somewhere else here. I'm just curious where to find it. This is like the worst scan of the manual. I don't see the numbers anywhere. Weird. Well, 36, 4, 12. Your locker contains handgun, extra ammo clips, handcuffs, and a poster. You took this picture at the beach. Marie has signed it. Love Marie. What a girl. Oh, that's Marie? Damn. She's better looking than I thought. Your gun and holster are on a hook. Your spare ammo is on the shelf. Your pair of handcuffs are on a hook. You strap your holster on under your jacket. You take your ammo clips. You put your handcuffs on your belt. LPD Sonny Bonds detective. Ah, it's on the card. That's where it is. You have to look at your LPD business card, and there's your locker numbers. All right, it's in the game itself. You are carrying handgun, extra ammo clips, key ring, money clip, handcuffs, your LPD business card. Each extra ammo clip contains 7 rounds. You have $36 cash in your money clip. Keys to the detective's entrance, your desk drawer, your personal car, and the storage bin. Hey, Sinlo. You know, I could have sworn it was in the manual. I didn't see it in the manual anywhere. It was Sinlaw's fault for not giving us a hint. True. And it was Sinlow's fault that I tried to play Manhunter in New York. Blame Sinlow. All property and evidence going through this window is controlled by John B. Willis, otherwise known as Big John. Built into the back of the counter are locked storage bins. One of them has your name on it. You unlock and open the bin. You see your field kit. You remove the field kit from the storage bin. You close and lock the storage bin. This is the shooting range. Each officer is expected to maintain a proficient level in weapons training. You see the weapons officer Ken Mills standing behind the equipment counter. Weapons officer Ken Mills stands behind the equipment counter. The weapons officer Ken Mills says, "What's the game plan, fella?" There you are, Ken says. One pair of ear protectors. Just return them when you're through. The target is too far away. To prevent hearing damage while practice firing. You have no reason to do that. Okay. This is kind of like the vehicle walk around in Police Quest 1. You need to keep it up. Yep. As much as I hold with the steadfast trope of blaming Sinlow, it was in fact Goblin's fault that you tried Manhunter. This time, yes. Yeah. But I cannot completely blame Goblin. I can only blame myself because I made the decision to add it to the list. You know what else is on the list that I've added that I have said many times for many years that I will never play? But it is on the list. Not Codename Iceman. I mean, that's another game that I've actually said that I would never play. But there is another game that I've said many times never to play, but I will try at least. No, Space Quest 6 I have tried. Didn't like it. The Adventures of Willie Beamish. It's a dynamics game. So it's part of Sierra. Thus, a Sierra game. Willie Beamish is one of the weirdest fucking shits ever. It makes no fucking sense. It's super hard and it's just stupid. It's supposed to be funny, but everything you do in it is just somebody had a brain damage and decided to make a game. That's what it feels like. It's like random thoughts put into a video game about a 10-year-old kid with a pet frog. It's like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun. And the game lasts for like 8 hours because it feels like it's fucking forever. Yeah, Willie Beamish is so bad. I've tried it back in the day when I found out like emulators and all, and GOG and all, and finally it's like, hey, I get to play this. Let's try this. I probably played it for an hour and I was losing my hair because I was pulling it out. It's just that it's gonna be pretty much the same experience that with Manhunter. It's like, why are we doing this? Why is this happening? What is happening? King's Quest 6 is fine, Zelda. I played it through twice already on streams with the, I've made a King's Quest 6 into a nostalgic game here because of my voice for Alexander and Kasima. Not to mention Jollo voice. Actually, I should check if the version that I have is not the CD version. It would be nice if I can actually do the voice acting myself for King's Quest 6. I'm not sure if I will, though. It would be nice to have actually the original voice acting because there is Tony J in the game. In a small role, but still would be worth it. King's Quest 5, this time I will play with the CD version, so we will have the horrible voice acting. I just need to remember some King's Quest game that you disliked. It's 3, pretty much. It's annoying with that time limit and all. I don't know. I mean, 5 is the one that I probably like the least. I would say it's 5, because of that one character that I shall not name because I don't want to, because otherwise I'm gonna go on a fucking rant again about that fucking owl. I mean, it's the biggest problem with 5 is that it's not. It doesn't feel like a King's Quest game because it's too cartoony and too silly. Just many of them, when you think about it, it's just way too silly. When you think about it, out of all these games, Police Quest is definitely the most serious one. Then King's Quest games are the second serious ones. It's a fantasy world, of course. Some silliness can happen there, but it's not like it's supposed to be cartoony silly. That's where 5 went wrong. And then there's, after that, we come to the really silly stuff, which would be Space Quest and Leisure Suit Larry. And then you have all the other stuff, like, Gabriel Knight games are very serious and fun games. Because they're just fantastic. Yep, I played through 4 yesterday, so The Perils of Rosella. Okay. Elevation screw, the windage screw. Load fun. Loaded. Raise the fun. Shoot. Lower gun. Wow! I shot like 6-7 times and I only hit the lower right? You replace the old target with a new one from the shelf below the counter. So elevation, gonna be good. Click. Oh. Reload. Load it. Shoot. Oh. I gotta adjust it like, that was only a... Holy shit. Fire in the hole! Alright, we're getting there. Just a little more up and one to the right at least. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Still not good enough, huh? Oh, Repulsk. So at least 2 up and 1 left. Two up, 1 left. Raise gun. Shoot. Lower gun. Press view. Am I supposed to be shooting in the head? Not the body? Or maybe I'm aiming too high now. It's not in the middle of the turn. You don't have any extra ammo clips. Great. As you walk out from the booth, you take off your ear protectors. Okay, Bonds, here's 2 full clips of fresh ammo. Let's do 3 shots. 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's right in the middle of the 10. Maybe if I adjust it so I can shoot it in the head. So it's like a... Fires Twitch ad system from a cannon. Boom! Watches in horror as a new crater in the moon forms. I gotta go way up. Just gun. Lower fun. No, don't lower fun. How is that not 5 points? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? You're supposed to shoot center mass. Walkthrough only says adjust and shoot until 5 points get. Yeah. Yep. Yippity you. Let me see if there is any other walkthrough that words it differently. All of them say that so far have said that repeat this until you get gun properly sighted. Repeat this until you get points. Huh. Press view. Replace target. Press back. Adjust. Look target before you replace it. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Maybe that's it. Let's see. Oh. Reload. Press view. Look target. Your gun is shooting high. Ah. So it is to the body. Pre-back. You raise me up. You got it shooting high. I mean, that's the perfect noise for anything moving like that. Yeah. Poika. Five points. Anybody else think that this is quite ridiculous? Oh, what's happening here? We've been on this for 50 fucking minutes. Load. Raise it up. That's a loud gun. And we now get the 5 points. How is it shooting high? Because it's not right in the middle of that ellipses. How? Can I turn the gun around? You know. Shut the fuck up. Click. Reload. No ammo. Hey, Medrell, welcome to Police Quest 2. Hopefully you will have a good time watching me suffer. Loaded. It is standard police procedure to draw your gun before firing it. Aha! You clear your letter at the record speed and think, why did I do that? That definitely will be good for an early retirement. Little letter. Detective Sonny Bonds goes berserk. Shooting spree stuns. The Empire State Building. Made of cheese. King near death. Nice reference to King's Quest 4 there. Jim shakes his head and says, I'll write to you at Happy Meadows. Thanks for playing Police Quest 2. Next time, calm down. Oops. Oops. You watch as traffic officer Mario Gillespie books evidence. Wait your turn, Bonds. I'm gonna wait for nobody. Your detective's field kit is used to carry various things you will need in the course of your investigations. Plastic baggie, small camera, casting plaster, glass vial, eyedropper, fingerprint powder, fingerprint brush, fingerprint tape. And apparently also looking at the kit that breaks the game. Good to know. Shut up, Sinlow. I'm gonna play Simlow now from now on, being a smart ass. Okay. Click. Click. Hey, hit a wolf. Guy is shooting low and to the right. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reload. Raise your gun. Aim for the head. We will. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 dee. Shooting to the right. One, two, three, four, five. Beep 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Shooty, shooty, bang, bang, beow, bow, bow. Finally. Your sights are properly aligned. All because I didn't know how to do this thing. This is the homicide office. Homicide office is equipped with 5 desks, a file cabinet, a locker, and various other items hanging on the wall. On one of the desks is a computer. But we have bad news. Jesse Bates has escaped Lytton City Jail. Not only has he escaped, the captain says, he took the jailer as hostage. Bonds, I've named you and your partner Keith to a special task force with the code name of Target. The captain continues, I want you boys to answer any and all calls that might be even remotely connected to this dirtbag. The captain orders you, find a mugshot of that punk and get on this immediately. Captain Fletcher Hall is a very large man with an overpowering presence. Your partner Keith Robinson is an easygoing veteran detective. He doesn't let his job interfere with his relaxation. But who's this guy in the corner?
Okay, so now that I know that,
This is Captain Fletcher Hall's desk. On it, you see some folders and papers. Among the many papers on Captain Hall's desk, and one catches your interest. You read passwords: Miami ice cream pistachio. I think they're always the same. These passwords, maybe. Instead, I'll write them down. Jim is a muscular, quiet man. He has nothing to say to you. Although short, Detective Jim Pearson keeps himself in excellent physical condition. He rarely speaks unless spoken to. Borf. You scan the bulletin board and see the shooting schedule. Below the board is a rack of car keys. The shooting schedule indicates you are behind on your scores. You remove the keys from the board. The file cabinet contains many reports, case histories, and other police stuff. Lonnie West, Jason Tasselli, familiar names, Julia South, Richard Martinez, Mary Lufin, Rambus Butts, and Jesse Baines. Case number, whatever. Baines and Jesse Hiram, alias Sloan Frank. Abdominal scars caused by bullets. Date of birth in 51. White male, 5'8". Black hair, brown eyes, 150. Assigned to Hamilton. Arresting officer Sonny Bonds. Arrest for murder of Teseli Jason. Attempt murder on Bonds Sonny. Is that all? I guess so. You're already looking at it. I'm not sure what you want me to do. You replace the fly. The flea. Not the best, but it beats sitting on the floor. Your desk is equipped with drawers, a phone, a message basket, and a lamp. You need to unlock it first. You unlock and open your drawer. Your desk drawer contains thank you letter and wallet. A card from your good friend Marie Wilkins. On it is the message, Sonny, thank you for turning my life around. Love, Marie. This is a black wallet. Opening it, the first things you see are your detective's gold shield and your Lytton PD identification card. In the basket, you see a subpoena. You pick up and read the subpoena. You are commanded to appear in Division 4, Superior Court of the City of Lytton as a witness for the people in the retrial matter against the defendant Jesse Baines. Notification of time and date will follow. You can't believe what you just read. Just as the memory of this rat was passing into oblivion, he's back for a retrial. This desk is used for the computer, which is shared by everyone in the office. A computer? That's a Sierra computer. The computer is turned off. Hey, baby, would you light up for me? Directory. Sierra? No. Games. No. How about just game? No. Criminal. Lives. Password. Miami. Personnel. Pistachio. Der. Select the file. John Dooley, Laura Watts, James Pearson, Keith Robinson, Fletcher Hall, Sonny Bonds, Kenneth and Bills. These are all the cops. Lloyd Pratt, Kim Walters, Steve Jones, John Willis, William Jerome, Laura Waters, Robert Adams, James Simpson, Calvin Haynes, and Mario Garepsi. So these are all our police officer friends, the personnel. Narcotics detective, Medal of Valor, Officer Pratt was wounded in the line of duty while coming to aid of a critically wounded officer who had been hit with gunfire from a heavily armed fugitive. Pratt, after being hit in the right leg, returned fire and mortally wounded the suspect. Commendable citations: risked personal injury, saving small child from burning vehicle. Performed CPR, saving the life of a 45-year-old heart attack victim. Censorable reports: insubordination. Confidential IA department. On-duty drunk consumption. Huh. So Lloyd Pratt might be into drugs. Outstanding effort award for the recovery of 11 stolen vehicles in one 12-month period. So he returned one stolen vehicle per month. Dang. The complaining party alleged that after being stopped for a traffic violation, Officer Gillespie became belligerent and verbally abusive. Not sustained. There was no supporting evidence. Calvin Haynes, commendable citations. While working alone, Officer Haynes was dispatched to Cotton Cove to investigate a report of one white male subject harassing fishermen in the area. Upon Haynes' arrival, he observed one nude white male subject approaching his unit. Before Haynes could react, the subject reached through the open driver's window and ripped Officer Haynes' badge off his uniform. The subject then tossed the badge into the river. Officer Haynes successfully subdued and cuffed the subject, who was under the influence of PTP. Several attempts at recovering Officer Haynes' badge were unsuccessful. Censorable reports? None. Simpson James, burglary detective. During the final quarter of '86, Officer Simpson was assigned to Traffic Division and was a member of B Sector team. Due to the combined effort of the team, reportable accidents were reduced to a total of 20% compared to the same quarter of the previous year. Allegation: conduct the unbecoming of an officer. During physical arrest of a child-beating suspect, Officer Simpson verbally abused and, with the malicious intent, spit in the face of the suspect. Finding: sustained action, 2 days suspension without pay. I mean, that kind of a bastard deserves it. That we're beating a child. Burglary Lieutenant Robert Adams. Community Involvement Award for his outstanding effort in the founding and promotion of the Lytton Police Scholarship Fund for high school seniors. Censorable reports: allegation: insubordination and failing to maintain himself in a professional manner. Sergeant Adams, during the monthly staff meeting, proceeded to browbeat his superior officer while using every four-letter word known to man. Sustained written reprimand. Laura Waters, burglary detective. Heroic rescue: while jogging off duty, Officer Waters spotted a small child floating face down in an irrigation ditch. Officer Waters pulled the child from the water and applied CPR. The child's survival was the direct result of her action. Censorable reports? None. Damn, what a hero. Oh, sorry. Heroine. William Jerome, narcotics detective. Gold medal shooting event, Summer Police Olympics. Censorable reports: allegation: misuse of sick time. Finding: sustained 2-day reduction in pay. John Willis, defensively using his PR-24 in a departmentally approved manner, Officer Willis single-handedly held off 3 members of an outlaw motorcycle gang during a barroom brawl. His efforts prevented further injury to bar patrons who had been attacked for no reason. And we almost had that kind of a situation in the first game. Steve Jones. On the above date, while assigned to Traffic Division, Officer Jones became involved in a high-speed pursuit of a stolen vehicle. During the pursuit, the suspect nearly collided with several other vehicles before spinning out on a freeway off-ramp. As the suspect attempted to regain control of the vehicle, Officer Jones made the decision to terminate the pursuit by ramming the vehicle at low speed. The suspect was placed under arrest without further incident. Kim Walters, narcotics detective. Active departmental actions. Officer Walters has been team leader of the Protective Service unit assigned to Mayor Thomas G. Schmuck. Her outstanding effort in this area is duly noted. Alright. Schmuck. Yeah, those buggers were cowards, yeah. John Dooley was instrumental in breaking up the largest auto theft ring in the history of Lytton. Dooley arrested 6 suspects and recovered 10 vehicles that were still outstanding. City of Linden experienced unusually heavy rain resulting in mudslides and road closures. While working, Traffic Division Officer Watts moved into an area where commuter traffic had come to a stop. Officer Watts' professional and independent action was successful in diverting traffic to an alternate route, which cleared a potentially explosive situation. Being caught red-handed making chicken tracks across the top of Sergeant Dooley's desk with a rubber stamp. This brought to light the true identity of the infamous gremlin who went about antagonizing Sergeant Dooley. It was her! Laura! The lady that we worked with in the first game. She was the gremlin! It was Laura all along. A written apology, a written reprimand. Jim Pearson, homicide detective, the quiet guy. While alone at the office writing reports, Officer Pearson encountered a hysterical man who advised him that his wife was laying in the back seat of his car giving birth to a baby. After calming the man down, Officer Pearson successfully proceeded to aid in the birth of a healthy baby boy. The proud parents honored him by naming their new addition James. He vomited 3 preventable traffic collisions during a 12-month period. Returned to the academy and successfully completed defensive driving course. After completion of the course, Officer Pearson will be placed on 90 days probation. Alright. What about Keith, our partner? Superior effort in traffic management at the scene of a double fatal chain reaction collision on the Lytton Freeway. Officer Robinson's action quickly brought the scene under control and prevented further tragedy. And no censorable reports. He's a good guy. Our captain. Outstanding these investigative methods used in bringing about the arrest of mass murderer Slinkard Pinkton. Failure to pass required physical performance test due to the excessive consumption of ice cream. No wonder he's got Miami pistachio ice cream. That's the passwords. This guy loves ice cream. What about Kenneth Mills? Traffic weapons off. Yeah, he's the guy at the shooting range. Runs metal shooting events summer police Olympics. Alright. He's just a good shooter. While working narcotics division during 1987, Officer Bonds received the key to the city for his effort in the arrest of drug king Jesse Baines. Due to this effort, Baines was convicted and sent to prison for murder, drug trafficking, illegal gambling activities, and attempted murder of a police officer. No censorable reports. Hey. All right. You're wasting valuable time, Bond. Well, I'm sorry. I'm reading. The narcotics office is equipped with 5 desks, a file cabinet, and various items hanging on the wall. On one of the desks is a computer. You don't see him here. You don't see anything interesting. This is Steve Jones's desk. Steve Jones eagerly works away on... This is Lieutenant Dooley's desk. Lieutenant Dooley looks like he is in deep thought. Now, did I leave the oven on or did I leave it open? And did I put the sausages into the toaster or the toaster into the sausages? That would be the dark side detective Dooley. Those would be his thoughts. When you think about it, McQueen and Dooley, McQueen is the brain and Dooley is Narf. As in Pinky. You don't see her here. This is Kim Walters' desk. Ah, it's Kim. Kim Walters is a young, attractive detective. This is Lloyd Pratt's desk. Lloyd Pratt looks like he needs more sleep. Appearing slightly out of touch with his surroundings, your old friend Detective Lloyd Pratt slowly looks up and says, Well, slap me some tracks and feed me a line. Mr. Bonds, what's up? You quietly tell Lloyd about the ongoing internal affairs investigation. You beg him to stop using drugs. In a clear voice, Lloyd responds to you. Sonny, you are a true friend. I didn't realize how bad off I was until I woke up yesterday morning and didn't know where I was. I made up my mind. Today, I'm putting in for a leave of absence, and then I'm going to check myself into a rehabilitation center. Leaving Lloyd, you wish him all the luck in the world. You know he has made the correct decision. Never seen a single episode of Miami Vice. Really? Huh. I used to watch that show as a kid. The car's trunk is empty. You place your field kit inside the trunk. Do I still need to do the check of the tires and everything? Highly doubt it, but I'm still doing it just to be safe. Yeah, no need to do the checkup. The door's locked. Okay, it's unlocked. What up, Sonny? What's the rush anyway? He looked 5 years and you'd like 5 years younger if he'd quit smoking, you think?
53 Mary 2. I have traffic for you from 53 Mary 1.
Keith grabs the mic and answers, Dispatch 53 Mary 2, go ahead with your traffic.
Where are you, Bonds?
You cringe at Captain Fletcher Hall's angry tone of voice.
You haven't followed your orders. Get back here now!
After acknowledging the transmission, Keith says, Wow, Sonny, I never heard Fletch was so mad at you before. We better show some results soon or he'll have our badges. Hey, boy, just in case you don't know it, we have a police department to run. Now quit messing around and get to work. Having your undivided attention, the captain says, For your information, Detective Bonds, it would be so ducky if you could check in with me once in a while just to see after you while the reaming, he says. Consider this a warning, fella. You can go now. I do not know. I've done everything as the walkthrough has said. He did ask me to get the mock shot. The Baines photo. There's something wrong with this walkthrough. It has to be. I mean, otherwise it doesn't make any sense why this is happening. No, this walkthrough is saying the same thing. I think I know what the problem is. After he put me into this Baines situation, I took too much time reading stuff on the computer. In other words, I'm being slow. That's all it is. He's just reprimanding me for being slow. Instead of doing my job, I'm just wasting time by doing all kinds of other stupid shit. What's the rush anyway? Well, you heard the man. The grocery list is Keith's. It has only one item: cigarettes. Yeah, let's see if they manage to keep any bad guys in. Keith grabs the bike and calls dispatch. Dispatch, the 53 married to in 10-8 from the office.
53 married to 10-4. Dispatch copies 10-8 from the office.
Dispatch 53 married to. Be advised, we are en route to Lytton City Jail.
53 married to 10-4. We copy you are en route to Lytton City Jail.
While driving to jail, Keith comments to you, Sonny, this escape has got to be a real nightmare for you. On the other hand, it must be a super nightmare for that poor correctional officer. Well, partner, I guess this means the shit has hit the fan. I sure hope Baines lets the correctional officer go unhurt. I got the feeling he's murdered him already. Dispatch 53 married to 1097 Lytton City Jail.
53 married to 10-4. Dispatch copies 1097 Lytton City Jail.
You go ahead, Sonny. I'll stay out here and have a smoke. And that's pretty much all you do in this game. This is the underground parking garage of the new Lytton City Jail. You are filled with pride as the memories of the dedication ceremonies return. Following your heroic capture of Jesse Baines, aka the Death Angel, you became an instant celebrity. But now, unless you recapture Baines, only the bitter memories of failure will remain. Using the key found in the locker door, you open the locker. Place your gun in the locker. You close the locker with your gun. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Press the button. Signal the jailer by pushing the buzzer. The jailer speaks to you through a PA system. Booking desk, can I help you? After showing your ID, you hear a loud metal clank as the jailer releases door locks. Obviously excited, the jailer says, "But I can't believe what's happened. I can't get over it. We've never had an officer get that before. Baines took Pate and escaped in Pate's car. I sure hope he's okay. Poor kid. He's just a rookie, you know. Heck, we just put together the file on Baines this morning and he's gone already." "Oh yeah, you'll want to look at Pate's file. I'll go get it for you." "Here you go, Bonds. The files have to stay here, so give it back before you leave." The jailer hands you the files on Louis Pate. Booking correctional officer, no status, probation, departmental actions, none. I mean, he's like 22 years old or so. It really is just a rookie. You're spinning your wheels looking at that. Having reviewed the file, you return it. The jailer puts the file away. Oh yeah, let me get Baines this file for you. I'm sure you'll want to look at it. Here you go, Bonds. The files have to stay here, so give it back before you leave. Yeah, so we have one man in custody who saw the whole thing. Sexton. Sherman Sexton is his name. Just walk over to the interview area and I'll call him out. That was fast. You had to get me out of this joint. This is Cuzball isn't worth describing, except to say that he's disgusting and surly. Oh yeah, the escape. That dude Baines did a number on your little jailer friend. Baines jumped your little rookie while being moved. It looked like he was holding some sort of knife to the jailer's throat. It looked so easy. I mean, he just grabbed the jailer, put the knife to his throat, and sashayed right out of the jail. Unbelievable. Thanks. I'm not sure what you want me to do. Well, Sonny, what's the rush anyway? You being lazy? Keith informs dispatch of your current 1020 situation. Up the drove at first, but drive to station. Okay, I have much old paperwork to finish. Dispatch 53 Mary 2 is 10-8 from Lytton City Jail. 53 Mary 2, 10-4. Dispatch copies 10-8 from Lytton City Jail. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, be advised we are en route to the office. 53 Mary 2, 10-4, you have a copy en route to the... You listen as the radio comes alive with your call number. 53 Mary 2, dispatch, we have further traffic for you. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, go ahead with your traffic. 53 Mary 2, 10-4. Traffic Officer Haynes has located a vehicle belonging to the correctional officer at the Oak Tree Mall. Per Captain Hall responded at 10:20 and 11:98 with Officer Haynes. Dispatch clear. After acknowledging the radio call, Keith mumbles to you. Well, you heard it, big boy. Let's roll. Old Oak Tree Mall. Boy, do I know that place well. My wife spends half of my paycheck there. Mercy, mercy. We almost had that bulldog for a hood ornament. Can you believe the cars they give us to drive these days? I think I can get better acceleration from my 10-speed bike. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, 10-7 at the office. Oops. Man, am I glad to get out of there. It smells like a camel arena. Shopping early for Christmas. I should have been driving to the Oak Tree Mall as soon as I got the dispatch. Sonny, there's Haynes.
That's definitely the correctional officer's car. It's been sitting here a while, though. The engine is cold.
Sonny, I'm going to take a look around. You go ahead and check out the car.
I think I'll go check around a little. There may be some witnesses.
Keith, do you ever do any kind of work? Police work, that is? Ever? This is the main entrance to Oak Tree Mall, the city's newest location for shopping convenience. Looking around, you find nothing. You look at the jailer's car and think, a well-kept vet. What a nice blue collar. You're not close enough to your car's door. You look, but it doesn't hold your interest. In the glove compartment, you see bullets, empty holster, car registration. You look at the empty holster and ponder the whereabouts of the gun. You retain it for evidence. Looking at the ammunition over, you think, 3 rounds of .38 caliber. Better hang on to this for evidence. You look at the registration after confirming the name Louis Pate. Louis Pate. You return it to the glove box.
Sonny, looks like Bays may have taken another car. This lady says her car has been stolen.
I figure you'll have some questions to ask her. You ask the description of her car and she says,
Oh yes, it's a 1968 compact Chevy station wagon. It's black and its license number is C035. Oh, that's all I can remember, officer.
I'll take it from here, Sonny. You've got your work cut out for you.
do I need to go to the other side? Am I gonna be the passenger this time? You don't need to open this door.
Alright.
I'm coming, Sonny! I didn't need to know. Oh, yeah, you're coming over. As you get into the car, you fill Keith in on what you've discovered. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, be advised the suspect Baines may be in possession of the correctional officer's gun. Attention all units. Update on jailbreak. Per 53 Mary 2, Jesse Baines may not be armed with the correctional officer's gun. Approach with caution. 53 Mary 2, 10-4. Attention all units. Be on the lookout for one black and 1986 four-door mid-sized station wagon stolen from Oak Tree Mall. Partial license plate. Uh... 53 Mary 2, dispatch. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, go ahead.
Respond to Cotton Cove. See the jogger standing by at the phone booth. Jogger has info of possible foul play. Be advised, I have one traffic unit responding.
Dispatch 53 Mary 2, copy. Maybe we should bring a picnic lunch? En route to Cotton Cove. Okay, Sonny, I'll give you 2-to-1 odds for 50 cents that jogger's a dude. Yes or no? You're on. Haha! As the car pulls up, Keith wins. Now I can see from here it's a gal. You got me again, partner. Here's your buck. Sonny. The lady over there is pretty shook up over what she's found. You'd better have a talk with her. Officer Gillespie continues. I'll stick around for a while, just in case you need me. Well, let's save the game here, and we'll continue from here tomorrow.